Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Danny K and today I'm taking you through this weekly spread I did in February. My theme for February was daffodils. I'm doing a floral theme for my bullet journal in 2021. I've been creating a different iteration of my monthly theme in each weekly spread, but this month I kind of peaked in week 2 in February and made the most perfect spread that I just knew I could never top, so that's what I did for every spread after. I started off this video fighting with my plant for desk space. Okay, so here I made my boxes. I ended up doing 8 days because I screwed up last week and only did 6, which I only discovered when I was making this video. I made them so they didn't line up horizontally, but they did line up vertically. By the way, how cool is this ruler? I just love it so much. It's worth every penny. I absolutely hate this header. I started it and midway through realized it was not at all what I wanted to do. Look at this. I have no clue what I'm doing here. Just trying to salvage it, I think, with my midliner. This was not what I wanted. You'll see in a second when I do my weekly days of the week. That's where I really hit my stride. See, I'm here, still trying to salvage it. What am I doing? I have no idea. Now I'm going to half-ass some numbers for the dates. Okay, yes, here it is. This is where I really hit my stride lettering. Look at that, beautiful. This is how I wanted the weekly header to turn out, and it did not. Now I'm taking my 0.3 nib and making the outline. Now I am adding the daffodils. I really enjoyed drawing these this month, so I ended up sticking with them through the end of the month. I start an outline with ink and draw a squiggly circle for the center and then 6 petals. Then I go in with a bright yellow brush pen, although you can't tell from the video, it's kind of the color of a highlighter. Then I go in with a little bit of a darker yellow for the midtones. I draw about 3/4 of a circle in the middle, and then I do some spots around the edge of the circle to make the shadows. Then I go in with a brownish tan, and I use that to make the darker shadows. I use a gray brush pen on this flower. I'm leaving this one white, so I really do very little here. I just draw some lines to make the shading. On the yellow flowers, I use the same colors as the center of the flowers. I go in first with the brightest yellow, color the whole petal, and then I do some lines where I pretty much cover up the whole thing with the mid-tone yellow. Last, I go in with that brown and draw some lines for the shading, just like I did with the white flower. Last, I go in with the 0.3 nib and draw some lines over the gray and the tan. Now, I don't go over every single line that I made, I just use it a little bit sparingly, and it creates some really nice depth for the flowers. I start the same process on the other page for the daffodils. I just love how these flowers turn out so much. They're my mom's favorite flowers, so I learned to draw them when I started drawing. They were some of my first ones. She's always been so encouraging, so I would draw her pictures, and of course she had them framed like moms do, and they're all around her house. As I said, I normally do a different iteration of the theme each week, but I did these flowers for my February cover page and was really thrilled with not only how the flowers came out, they really complement the blue, and you'll see in a moment the washi tape that I used is the same color blue with these cute little flowers, and it's just gorgeous with the yellow. It really makes the yellow pop. It reminds me of my grandmother's house when I was growing up. She loved florals, and she had blue and yellow all over the place. I also have a tutorial if you're interested on how to draw these flowers with a brush pen. So check out my channel. It's actually my first video. Here I actually forgot to go in with the mid-tone before I started the blue, and so I just went back over that real quick with the mid-tone yellow, and then I added the brown, not the blue. Here I'm just going in with the 0.3 nib and doing those line shading again. I love how these turn out. Here is this washi tape. I love it so much. It really just makes that yellow pop, and I use it to accent this page in the corners where I had a little bit of white space but didn't want to make more daffodils. It offered a nice balance. Here is the finished spread. I really enjoyed this one. You can see more of this spread on my Instagram at riverflowerart. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.